This past season was our shortest, yet somehow our biggest.
That's a lie.
Okay, maybe our second biggest, but still, the numbers on this season are absolutely insane, guys. So I was looking at them last week, and because of that Oscars episode from February is still getting dozens of views each month for some reason, like, this season has actually been pretty big for viewership for us.
Yeah, it seems like episodes where the three of us get together, talk about the industry is what the listeners seem to like the most.
Yeah, so, we could capture that and go out with a bang this year. Joe, tell us what exciting yet controversial topic you've got.
Well, in addition to our annual Q&A, we will also be talking about me.
I mean, that definitely is controversial.
I did also say exciting, and Joe's a mom, so he's not really.
Ignoring that, let's just get this one started. Roll the...
No, wait.
Okay.
Roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to 21st Century Cinema. It's the show about film and the film industry. I'm one of your hosts, Joseph Delavecchia, and joining me today is a panel of 21st Century Cinema All-Stars to discuss the one constant of the podcast, the reason why you all keep coming back episode after episode. Me. Joining me today is co-founder of the podcast and co-star of my Three's Company reboot, Jamie Crivello. Hi, Jamie.
Hello, I have to be honest with you, like genuinely. I don't know what Three's Company is. I don't know what that joke means.
Do you see how that is in the script? Like, I knew that was coming. That is in the script, in the lines. It's in the margin, well, not the margins, but in italics, which count as our margins. It says, Jamie says hi, and we'll probably ask what Three's Company is. Three's Company was Three Companies was a comedy in the 70s, and it was about like a couple that lived together, and then they had like a third wheel always there. And so because Katie and I live across the hall.
I see.
Oh god.
I mean, I kind of gathered that much from the title, and I knew it was a sitcom, but okay. Well,
Got the
hello.
great John Ritter in it.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Also with us today is our theater fanatic whose first name doesn't matter this month. It's Noah Shepard.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
How's it going, buddy?
It's good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm surviving, enjoying a bit of winter off season / depression. It's great.
Okay. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing your best.
Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Finally, joining us today is our special guest. He created that sleek new logo you're all looking at when you opened up this podcast episode. And his first name also doesn't matter in this episode. It hasn't mattered in any episode he's been on since 2020. It's Noah Shafir.
Ayo. Sorry that I kind of ruined the reveal by wanting to chime in about Three's Company.
Yeah.
No, that was needed.
That Noah Shafir is like the oldest person here. Noah Shepard can say I'm a mom all he wants. Noah Shafir dresses like the 70s never ended, and on a fun day is like the 80s are happening.
Yeah. That's the thing. When I'm ready to have fun, that's when I'm like, nah, it is the 80s. 50 years ago.
Yeah, it's happened.
40 years ago, sorry.
No, I have to tell you, we were getting ready for a wedding a few months ago, and I had a shirt, and like one of like the buttons was like I hadn't fully buttoned up my dress shirt, so like my chest was a little exposed. And Katie just looked at me, and she's like, "Are you Noah Shafir now?" I had to laugh. I was like, I can't pull it off.
I'm really glad that's the thing that really sticks out about me. It's all my chest hair.
Yeah, all your chest hair just flaunting about. It's okay. You pull. It works for your style. Like for me, it wouldn't.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. All right,
but no,
my friends, we have made it to the end of season 4, which means it is time for us to answer the burning questions from the public. And we've got some sent in. Most of them actually about the Oscars, but that's cool. Not like we talk about that in our premieres. Whatever. Well, we'll get ahead of it. But we've also got
so mean for no reason.
we've also got some fun questions with Noah Shafir joining us. But I want to start right out of the gate, getting this one out of the way. This is mainly for me and Noah Shepard, which is that we have I'm going to put air quotes friend. I don't know. I haven't talked to him much in a while.
No.
Okay, fine. Our friend Mike Pollock
right
wants to know when he can have a guest spot on this podcast.
Yeah, soon. Very soon.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Mike Pollock is a controversial person. And I don't know if it's intentional or not still to this day, but I will issue this challenge for Mike, which is that, Mike, if you actually listen to this episode and you message the TFCC Instagram account with a keyword that I am going to give you at the end of this episode, then you can have a guest host spot. If he proves that he's actually actively listening and he actually has a topic prepared, fine.
I think Mike already had an idea to talk about the merit of B movies. Actually, I believe that was something that Mike had prepared probably like 2 seasons ago. But yeah, I think we could. I think that'd be a cool topic.
All right. Well, I guess then we'll have to look at having Mike on sometime in season 5.
Of course, absolutely. 5's a good number for Mike.
All right, let's talk now. A question for the floor. What do we think of the state of DC Films and its new leadership? So just to clarify, James Gunn and Peter Safran are now in charge of DC's film universe. It's under the banner of DC Films, and while they're also controlling that universe, they're going to be controlling everything outside of it, such as Matt Reeves' Batman universe, the animated shows that take place outside, and video games under DC. I don't know why it's not called like DC Media, but it's DC Films. Anyways, I'm going to start this off with our guest host and beloved DC expert, Noah Shafir. How do you feel about it?
Well, I'm going to toss this in because you say that it's like, oh, well, it's still called DC Films. Actually, the name has changed. They are DC Studios now. So that's kind of how that fits that media, the whole encompassing media underneath. As for how I feel about it, I'm genuinely really excited. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I really like James Gunn. I really like how he's talked about it up to this point. He's been very open and candid, which is something that is very new and different for DC. And also in a way, also kind of with Marvel too. Because Marvel, well, they do their show off and like be like, oh, like these are going to be your movies for the next however long. When it comes to like in the middle, like while things are happening, you can't really talk to. It's not like Kevin Feige's out there all the time being like, oh, well, there's this or there's that, and like talking to the fans in that kind of way, which I think is a really good choice and a really good breath of fresh air when it comes to this world. And also, I mean, Safran came onto the DC universe producing with, what was it? Aquaman? In the same way that James Wan and Sandberg came from the Conjuring universe. He was the producer of that stuff. So he's already got, in the business end of it, already has that experience with kind of universe movies because Conjuring and Annabelle and that kind of stuff like that exists within that universe.
That's kind of how I feel about it too. It's exciting. You know, James Gunn's proven that he also understands the whole superhero thing, and that he understands DC. I thought James Gunn's Suicide Squad was a lot of fun. I thought it was, you know, it's not a perfect movie, but it was fun. And ultimately,
I had fun watching it.
Ultimately, that's kind of just all I'm asking for DC to try to do at this point, because they've tried the other end of it, and other than Michael Reeves' Batman, I don't really think it's worked all that well. So, yeah, just have fun with it, and ultimately, actually, this is a great segue for me to talk about something that's been burning at me. Bring back goofy suits. Why are suits no longer goofy? They're all like muted colors. Bring back goofy suits, like that Twitter post that was going around with Invincible, where it was like Invincible suit, Invincible if he was in the MCU. That's true. James Gunn, I'm hopeful he will give me Superman with the underwear over the front of it again.
All right. Let's move on to our next question, which is, what is the most powerful score from a Best Picture winner in the last 25 years? Ready? Here we go. Coda, Nomadland, Parasite, Green Book, The Shape of Water, Moonlight, Spotlight, Birdman, 12 Years a Slave, Argo, The Artist, The King's Speech, The Hurt Locker, Slumdog Millionaire, No Country for Old Men, The Departed, Crash, $1 Million Baby, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Chicago, A Beautiful Mind, Gladiator, American Beauty, Shakespeare in Love, Titanic, and The English Patient.
I remember it, and I remember being like, oh, this is evil. So I think that's my winner. No Country for Old Men.
I have 3 winners, and only one of them counts. But if we were to expand this category to 30 years, the obvious winner is Schindler's List from 1994, Best Picture winner. Okay,
Yeah,
Schindler's
I was thinking, wait, is this only over? Oh yeah, last 25 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
Schindler's List. But
Schindler's List is the obvious winner, to put that out there. But if we had to go across in the last 25 years, I'd pick Dune. Guys, Dune was amazing, and the fact that it didn't win Best Picture fucking kills me.
Yeah.
Dune win it.
Wait, did you?
No, it
Dune
didn't.
win Best
It
Picture?
didn't.
I hate
It did
that.
not win
No, it
Best
didn't.
Picture.
It
I'm
didn't.
mad about it still, but I'd pick
Oh.
Dune
Yeah.
in spite of this. But in picking with Best Picture, it's Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Did you say ew to Dune? I will fight you. Best movie of last year.
no, we don't need to get into this.
Dune's
now.
amazing.
You
The
guys
Dune
can
score
have this
is so
conversation.
good.
I don't want.
privately.
Yeah.
The Dune score is fantastic. I'm with you, Joe. That one mainly because, like Jamie was saying, like I think that's the only one. Like, because even the one before it, Chicago, I remember the songs from Chicago. They're fantastic,
Oh, so
but
good.
I don't really. I think it's kind of cheating to pick a musical. So I think. Yeah, I gotta go with Lord of the Rings. The Departed was a good movie, but I can't remember anything from it. So, like, Lord of the Rings is the only one I really remember out of the last 25 years. We need actually. There has been great scores. Most of the great scores have happened in the last 25 years. They just don't get nominated for Best Picture.
My list of favorite movies of all time is very straight. My top 5, which is very nebulous and could shift out at any given time of what it is a very strange list. A Midnight in Paris, Evil Dead 2, like it's all over the place. However, one of those movies is The Artist. Absolutely adore that movie. It is like one of my favorite movies of all time. It works for that 20s 30s kind of feel. However, it also it uses whatever Bernard Herrmann's from like some of the score from Vertigo is in it. It takes from various kind of spots. My real answer is from 2015, where Grand Budapest was nominated. Birdman. Birdman to me has the best score, Antonio Sanchez. And I say this because of what it means for the movie at large. Rhythm that follows along with the feelings and the internal moods and the internal struggles of your main character. So you follow along with that rhythm all throughout. You know when it gets nervous, you know when it gets tense, you know when it gets light, you know how it kind of feels throughout. And I feel like it itself doesn't get enough credit when it comes to talking about the whole theme and the whole feeling of that movie and how important the score is.
I personally really love the
That's-
directing
that's my-
style of Birdman. I just want to put that out there. I really like the directing style of Birdman.
Oh yeah, Birdman. Birdman is all in all, I think, like one of the best. It's one of the best movies of the 21st century. And it's something that should like stay. It's something that I feel is like an important movie that should continue to be looked at in the future.
Dune was robbed. I just want to say that. All right, moving on. What Oscar nominated film, so it can be nominated or a winner here, all time, contains the best speech?
Oh God, was the dictator? Not the dictator? Fuck, what's the Great Dictator? Was that nominated?
It was, and that was my choice.
Oh, okay. Well, then
That-
you talk about that.
Oh, I mean, if you want to talk,
No.
it's a powerful speech. How to beat it? It's the best speech in movie history, and you can't really top it. Is the kicker.
Fantastic. It's a fantastic speech. Like you said, it's just it's just such an iconic moment, right? It's what hasn't been said about it. I'm gonna raise one. You know, it's one of those speeches that the speech is also incredible, but the only thing that's really remembered is the final line.
This better not be mine. This better not be mine.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Okay, no.
Brokeback Mountain is so good. What a movie. But specifically,
Brokeback Mountain is amazing movie.
specifically that last line, of course, is the Facebook, but the entire speech is incredible. I actually prefer silence other than talking. I know where this came from. This question. It's from my father. Although I don't believe it was nominated, he's a really big fan of the speech from Rocky Balboa, so I will put that out there.
But no, mine comes from when I was in film studies class. We watched a movie, and because of the main leading role of this movie, and I had only ever really seen him in one role that I enjoyed him in, I did not think I would enjoy this movie. And not only did I love this movie, but the end speech, not the very, very end, but in like the final act of speech is absolutely captivating. Like, I was so absorbed, and so was every single person in that class. Like, you have a lot of classes like slack off, people who just kind of took it as their, easy A. Everyone is captivated in this moment by this speech. The actor is Al Pacino. The movie is Scent of a Woman, and the speech is the courtroom scene. Absolutely breathtaking, mesmerizing, and just like pulls on your heart. It is fan-fucking-tastic. That was my pick. I didn't just really thought you guys would not expect me to pull Scent of a Woman out.
Like, for whatever reason, I thought about Whiplash. When, like, I forget his name, the main guy's like talking to his girlfriend, and he's just like, you know what? You're gonna hate me, and it's gonna consume my life. So I think it's best we just end it here. Just how he had like in his head, like played out how everything was gonna happen, and saw that the only way he could live his life is by cutting everything else out without like giving anything a chance, just hyper focusing. And I was like, I thought that served the movie really well. Same with like, actually, I don't know if American Psycho was nominated for anything, but the monologues and speeches in that movie are also good and hilarious.
All right, let's move on. What is your most anticipated film of 2023? And we don't really need to go into too much detail because I'm sure we'll talk about all these films next year. But for me, like, the nerd inside of me is like, the new Transformers movie looks great because it's an Optimus Prime movie. And my inner child is very excited about that. But my most anticipated movie that I cannot wait for, that if you told me I could go see this movie tomorrow, I'd be lining up at the theater tonight, is Dune Part 2. I cannot fucking wait for the sequel to Dune.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say Dune 2 as well, but also like Barbie.
With Margot Robbie, the set photos look great.
The set photos look great, and I have like literally no clue what to expect. Like, I have no idea what it's gonna be like, and I'm just excited to sit down clueless and experience something that I'm not expecting.
Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Fuck you.
I'm just scrolling, guys. I'll come back. Cocaine Bear.
I would have accepted Trolls 3 over both of those answers.
Cocaine Bear. All right, come back to me. I'm still looking.
Shafir?
Honestly, looking at everything, and it's funny because, yeah, you know what? There's a few DC movies that would be coming out. There's like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and you'd think, oh, obviously he's gonna say something like that. I think that I'm not excited for them. Genuinely, Creed 3.
I guess this movie, I just finding out, it just came out, but or it came out December 2nd. I've heard, I don't think it's in theaters yet. I don't know what it was supposed to be releasing on, which makes me sound like I wasn't excited for it, but I swear to you, I was. I'm just really bad at keeping up with those things. Noah Baumbach's my favorite director, so White Noise I'm excited for. I've heard it's really good. And I'm just excited to see what he's going to do coming off his Marriage Story. That was not his first big break. He's had a couple, but that one was probably the biggest his has gotten. So I'm really looking forward to White Noise, especially because it seems like out of his style.
Question for you guys. How do you feel about Jimmy Kimmel hosting the Oscars again in 2023? I'm over it. I'm like, why did we get him back? We're finally getting a host back at the Oscars, and we're bringing back Jimmy Kimmel. Really, like, Kimmel's fine, but I don't know. I really was expecting a banger of a guest.
All late night talk shows hosts that aren't Conan suck ass.
Colbert.
Wait, no. I was
Hardy, strong agree.
Colbert used to be good. What has he done?
He was good before he was doing just regular talk show, when it was kind of political bent.
Yeah.
It was the Colbert Report.
That's when it. Yeah, Colbert Report, fantastic.
Colbert Report's great.
Kimmel and Corden are like the bottom of the barrel.
When it
I
put Fallon below Kimmel.
The bottom of the barrel, very barrel there is. Personally, I'm a big Conan fan, but that's just because I like Conan. He wrote all the best Simpsons episodes. It's great, Conan. But just to hurt you guys a little bit, the Colbert Report's been off for 8 years.
I don't like that.
Yep, it's been off the air for that long, so have fun with that. A little dicey piece of information. But also, late night just sucks now. Like, who watches late night? You want to know why late night sucks? Because late night was for people who didn't have anything else to watch. They were for everyone who wasn't a sports fan, which is fine. But now we have a thing called streaming, which means you can just watch whatever you want, and you don't have to watch white men talking at you. So why don't we get an actual, maybe a comedian or someone who can actually host really well, or someone who can do something fun and new with it that's still funny, but maybe subverts your expectations. Tim Robinson to host the Oscars.
Would you stop it with Tim Robinson hosting the motherfucking Oscars? I'm not doing this every year. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Tim.
I was going to say, let's just have Billy Crystal keep doing it until he dies.
That's fair. That's also fair.
Oh god.
And Billy Crystal.
Would you fuck off?
Look, Joe, I think you should leave.
I think you should.
I cannot believe you just made that pun. I cannot believe you just made that motherfucking pun. Moving on. What is your favorite and least favorite films of 2022? Batman was my favorite. God damn it, I love the Batman so much. It's so well done. And we have a whole review episode about that. Batman was not mid. But I would have to say probably my least favorite movie that I've seen, and I have a lot of movies to catch up on this year, which I plan to do at the end of the year, but I think honestly, worst thing I saw has to be Death on the Nile.
I don't watch movies I'm not gonna like. I don't need that in my life anymore. I have as little free time as it is. I'm just gonna watch things I'm pretty certain I'll already enjoy. So just because like I didn't like a movie that much doesn't mean that it was bad. We were talking, I think before the recording started, Strange World. Strange World is not a very good movie, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate being in the theater watching it. It was just like the movie had no subtext at all. Everything was surface level, which is it's fine. It's a fine. So like, I don't know. I find it so difficult to pick like a least favorite. I spent a lot of the beginning of this year and like in the summer months and stuff just catching up on movies from years past that I haven't seen. So if it's for a movie that I'm seeing for the first time, I think I saw Frances Ha for the first time this year, but I'm not quite sure. Can't quite remember. Time is meaningless. Let's say best movie was well, Joe, you're already saying Batman. I did enjoy Batman. Let's go with I really enjoyed The Northman. That was fun. That was the most hetero movie I've ever seen. So I think it's definitely sticks out to me.
Yeah, worst one, kind of like Noah. I didn't see that many movies that I didn't like because if I thought I wasn't gonna like it, I'm not gonna watch it. That being said, I actually loved Morbius so much. I named my pet mouse after Morbius, but that's my mouse that died prematurely, and I think it was like a curse. So I hate the Morbius movie extra.
That's fair. I actually do have a movie I would like to mention because I forgot it was released this year.
Okay, wait.
Really early in this year.
Let everyone else say, and then if that movie had been said, you can come back to it. Okay?
Yeah.
Jamie, go ahead for best thing you saw, and I think I know you're going to say Noah Shepherd because I expected you to say it. My
favorite movie was probably Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like that's a
There we
movie
go.
I like could rewatch and watch a lot.
Yes,
that's my number 2 pick of this year.
If that doesn't win Best Picture, I will murder everyone.
Buddy, that is not winning Best Picture. I can tell you right now, it's not.
It deserves.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's not going to win.
Guys, we should make Oscars 2, and it's like the Oscars but with good opinions.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's on the
Our Oscars episode from last year is our most listened to thing, and people love it. So honestly, I think we should really milk the Oscars next year for season 5. We really should.
3 episodes, all Oscars. That's before it even happens.
I have been bad. I know that I have to. I still haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It's fantastic.
I know.
It's amazing.
I really have to. Joe has already said it. I loved the Batman. I thought it was super fun. Like it was fun in quotation marks. Like I think it was a really great distillation of Batman. It has such a great tone to it. It's distinct. It's unique. It really kind of feels and fits that character really well, in my opinion. All right. So other than that, though, I didn't see a lot of movies out in theaters. I didn't see a lot of movies this year, but I will say, probably because I'm just a big fan of this director, I really enjoyed Elvis by Baz Luhrmann. The only reason why I say Elvis is just because with Spotify Wrapped that came out after with me this year, I didn't realize that apparently the Elvis movie made me really dive in on Elvis music. He was one of my top 5
Oh, Elvis
artists.
is great.
Oh, he is. Don't get me wrong. I think Elvis is fantastic. Like, I love his music. He has never been one of my top artists until this year. And so I was like, okay, that apparently affected me enough to change my music listing. So my least favorite movie, because I remembered that I saw this year, is Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That
Motherfucker.
movie sucked.
Oh,
Did not expect that to come out of anywhere.
That was such garbage. And that's the thing. But the thing is like I had heard, the only reason why I watched it is because I had heard from people, oh no, it's actually kind of funny. Like, it's actually like, and it's Andy Samberg, and it's John Mulaney. Like, it's got these, like, it's got these like actors and comedians that you kind of trust. You're like, okay, no, they are kind of funny. But yeah, watching that movie, it was such a piece. Like, it's just so bad.
Alrighty. Final question to end us off before we get into our game. This is for you 3 to have fun with. I submitted this.
I don't think.
What's my worst film take, guys?
Oh,
What's my worst film take?
The ones you're most passionate about. I feel like all of them. Like, I can't think of one specific because I feel like every other thing you say, I'm like, oh, come on, man.
I mean, I know mine because it's from a personal point that I.
Yeah, I know what yours is too, motherfucker.
Horror movies and slasher movies are not all bad. Slasher movies are great, and when you get good ones that actually have like neat and interesting slasher villains, like Scream is really good.
Oh, Joe, I have one more so about like how you view movies.
Oh, are you gonna go off on the fact that I judge every movie the same on like basis, and I don't want to like let myself have fun at movies? Because fuck that. Okay, I'm sick and tired of people telling you that.
No.
Okay,
buddy, calm down.
Then go ahead.
Calm down, Joseph. My issue is that plot holes are fine.
No,
Like,
fuck you. No.
Fine. I don't think. Listen, I don't gotta get my plot peer reviewed. I'm good. I'm fine. If something's not explained, cool. I'm good. What did they explain? What did they show me? I don't need to see what they didn't. My brain can fill in the rest. I think as long as it's not integral, as long as it's not integral to the movie's like central conflict is resolved through a plot hole, I think a plot hole's fine. Who cares? It's a movie.
I might be with Joe on this one. If there's like a plot hole, I will be distressed about it.
I'm going to be on Shepard's side, because my take with that is, well, I'm not a fan. I'll say to myself, like, I don't know, I prefer not to have plot holes in my movie. However, if it's something that in the end feels right and makes sense for whatever this world is, it doesn't intrinsically like take away.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's different. If it's something that like contradicts something else, like I would consider that a plot hole. Things being unexplained, I would be like, it's unexplained. But if it's like a plot hole or doesn't make sense, then it's,
I think
it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna go throw to one of my favorite, I guess, celebrities, even though it's not real. Well, yeah, celebrity at this point. Fuck yeah, they have tons of watchers. Matthew Mercer, the Dungeon Master of Critical Role. One thing that Mercer talks about is being able to like how strict you need to be in the rules of a game, and I also kind of think this for a movie. And one thing that you apply is the coolness fact, that sometimes it's fine to sacrifice a little bit of the rules for just something cool. And I think that's fine. And that, I think, cool can be many different things. It can be emotional. It can be action based. There's a couple different ways to do that. But I think it's fine to sacrifice a little bit of plot for something cool.
Does anybody else want to put forward a bad take that I have?
Maybe just, I think you don't like Taika Waititi, right? That's like a bad take. That's a pretty bad take.
Yep. Yeah, I knew that one was coming. I only like
Jojo
Rabbit.
Awful take, actually. Have you watched anything else besides Thor and Jojo Rabbit?
The stupid fucking vampire movie that you made me watch.
Oh my god, that horrible take that you hate that movie. That's like the stupidest take in the world.
That's a pretty bad take.
That you don't like
what bad take?
do in the
Oh,
shadows.
yeah, sorry, I was reconnecting.
What, he doesn't like what we do
Joe's
in
a
the shadows.
fucking moron.
Okay, anything to do with comedy, what Joe thinks is funny is always a take, and what he thinks is not funny. That's a bad take.
That's true. Joe loves mom humor.
I was gonna say he's like a Facebook millennial. Like,
Yeah, Joe posts minion memes on
I don't
feed.
like
I do not.
Wait.
Okay, if you were to insult me, fine, but don't spread lies about me.
anyways, yeah, his humor takes are the worst.
Yeah, Joe likes mom humor. Joe's never like, this is not for me. Like, Joe thinks that's my take. That's my take. Joe thinks every movie should be made for him.
Yeah, even children's movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Joe
I
thinks
love
every movie
Encanto.
should be made for him.
It's going hard.
He could like
Joe?
sit down, like watch Cocomelon, and he'd be like, "This is shit. Who did this?"
Yeah, exactly. Joe's like fucking Peppa. That's a goddamn plot hole, you dumb pig. Like that's
Okay.
Joe. That's
Okay,
Joe.
wait. So Jamie knows that like Katie absolutely adores Hello Kitty's frog friend Keroppi.
Yeah, because
Grumpy.
And,
it's
like,
amazing.
So she's shown me like a little like web series that Sanrio has about Hello Kitty and her friends, and Keroppi's in it. And I have found plot holes and pointed them out.
Oh,
Joe, it's not
God.
Joe, it's not for
Oh.
you.
Okay, I now am on a whole Keroppi conspiracy theory track though. Like I
we're
got
not
into
getting
this.
into this. We're not getting into this.
Let's play Jeopardy. Okay.
Jeopardy.
So you guys have the equivalent of a buzzer, the raise hand button. There is a board. So if everyone wants to open up their doc that I sent you, your cast doc, there's a board on the second page. The categories are music, bad movies, hot takes, comics, and it's all JDV. There are 5 points for each: 100 points, 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. You have to answer in the form of a question. All of these questions are related to the entertainment industry, and they are about me.
Because it's me and because I'm a one-dimensional human being, I'm gonna go for comics for 100.
Comics for 100. All right. Comics 100. The title of this Avengers film is a sequel to the story that got me into comics. Noah Schaefer.
What is Infinity War?
Correct. I am keeping track of your points. All right, board is yours, Noah Schaefer.
All right, I'm gonna go for comics for 200.
My TikTok account is named after this original pitch title for Watchmen. Noah Schaefer.
What is who killed the Peacemaker?
Correct. Who killed Peacemaker?
All right, comics for 500.
500. Comics for 500. Here we go. All right. Name the 2 actors that have portrayed the live-action versions of Adrian Veidt. No, Schiffer.
That would be Matthew Good and Jeremy Irons.
I can't give you that, I'm afraid. You did not answer properly.
Oh,
No, Noah Shepard was first.
Who is
Noah-
Matthew Good and Jeremy Irons?
Correct. Noah Shepard gets 500 points.
damn.
There you go.
All right. Noah Shepard, the board is yours.
I'm gonna go with music for 1.
Music for 100. I can sing any song off the cuff from this beloved Disney film. Noah Shepard.
What is Encanto?
Incorrect. Jamie.
Frozen.
Can't give it to you. Didn't answer properly.
Oh,
Noah Schaefer.
damn.
what is Frozen?
Is Frozen correct?
I think it would be Frozen. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's Frozen. Noah Schaefer, the board is yours.
Oh, neat. I'm gonna go for comics for 1,000.
Sorry, 1,000 or 2,000?
1,000.
Okay. Comics for 1,000. Here we go. This video game's end quote has been a constant reference quoted by myself and Noah Schaefer since 2016.
Oh, that's
Noah Shepard?
such a skewed question.
Was Arkham City?
Correct.
Damn it!
I'm
But you
I'm
know
surprised
that
you knew
actually
that.
is that actually is pretty funny.
I don't fucking know that. I just figured what video game would be in the comics section and what would Joe quote.
Arkham City.
Joe and I will constantly say that actually is.
It's pretty
Pretty
funny.
funny.
All right. Noah Shepherd, the board is yours.
Let's do music for 2.
Music for 2. Music for 200. This modern day musical was robbed for Best Picture, in my opinion. Noah Shepherd.
What is La La Land?
What is La La Land?
Music for 3.
Correct. 500, not
whatever.
3. Music for 500.
No, give him 3 points.
This Broadway musical is not only my favorite, but has yet to been adapted. Okay, Jamie?
What is Hamilton?
Incorrect. Noah Shepherd?
What is Falsettos?
Correct.
Can I hear the rest of the
I didn't know
question?
what
Because I don't
Falsettos
know what you're talking about.
This Broadway musical is not only my favorite, but it has yet to been adapted on big screen.
Okay, fair enough.
Noah Shepherd, board is yours.
Music for 1.
Music for 1,000. This quote from Natalie Portman in 2004's Closer makes up 2 song titles on my favorite Panic at the Disco album.
No. Oh, no.
5, 4. Okay, Jamie?
Okay, so it's like,
you should answer properly.
What is something? Wait, is there a timer?
I don't know.
Yeah,
What
5,
is? But it's
4.
better if you do.
No. Okay, incorrect. I think Noah Schaefer.
What is lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off, but it's better if you do.
Correct.
Yes.
Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off, but it's better if you do. All right. Great film, also Closer. Very interesting. Noah Schaefer, the board is yours.
You know what? I'm gonna go for comics for 2000.
Comics, okay, we're gonna close out the comics category here. Comics for 2000.
Yep.
This Marvel character received a redefining run in 2018 that I believe is just as overrated as his 2 solo films. Noah Shepherd.
Who is Ant-Man?
Incorrect. Jamie.
Who is Daredevil?
Incorrect. Noah Schaefer. You did buzz in.
Who is Doctor Strange?
Incorrect. Who is Venom?
Oh, I guess we can consider that redefining.
Cates' run was redefining. I'll give it to him, but I only
That
thought the
is
first
true.
10 issues were good, and then it was absolute crap. And even then, people overhype it. Yeah. All right.
That is
Back to
true.
you,
No,
Noah
that's fair.
Schaefer. Board is yours.
All right, in that case, we're gonna go for bad movies. For 100.
Bad movies for 100. All right. Bad movies 100. This action series is based off of a toy line from Hasbro. I have seen every adaptation. Okay, wow, that was quick. Noah Schaefer, you're first.
What is Transformers?
What is Transformers? Correct. Noah Schaefer.
All right, bad movies for 200.
Bad movies for 200. Sorry, just writing down your points there. I am keeping track.
Yep. Oh yeah.
This Academy Award nominated film from last year is the cause of a traumatic experience for myself.
Fuck, I know the story, but I can't remember the movie you were going to see.
Oh,
Jamie?
what is Licorice Pizza? Wait, that was
Correct.
Yes.
Jamie's on board with what is...
because I was there also.
Yep.
It's also
Wait,
traumatic.
what's the story? I don't know this.
Go back and listen to the episode. I'll tell you later.
All right, cool.
It involved a very
Yes.
difficult time to get to the movie.
No,
Oh,
it was
no.
a bad day. It was a bad day.
Hmm.
Jamie, you have the board.
Huh. Let's go to music for 2000.
Okay, closing out the music category. All right. Here we go. This sci-fi saga is responsible for some of the greatest scores in history. I believe this particular... Jamie?
Star Wars?
That is
What
not
is Star
correct. That is not correct. Noah Shepherd?
What is Star Trek?
No. Let's try this again. This sci-fi saga is responsible for some of the greatest scores in history, but I believe this specific score from Star Wars is the best one.
That's
Damn.
funny.
Noah Schaefer?
What
Oh.
is Duel of the Fates?
No. What is the Imperial March?
Ugh.
Okay. All right.
Jamie?
I'm glad that I was in the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, Noah and Jamie just jumped the gun there completely. Yeah. All right. Jamie, you have board.
Let's do bad movies 500.
Bad movies are 500. This film's story is based on a Shakespeare play. Out of its 2 versions, I believe one is a masterpiece and the other is one of the worst things I've ever seen. Jamie?
What is Romeo and Juliet?
Incorrect. Noah Shepherd.
What is Much Ado About Nothing?
Nope. Noah Schaefer?
What is The Taming of the Shrew?
Jamie, do you know what it is?
Okay.
Oh, it's West Side Story. West Side Story.
Nope, it's The Lion King, guys. It's The Lion King.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wait, sorry.
Hamlet.
Oh, I was thinking of.
It's Hamlet.
Wait, do you say adaptation?
Nope, I said it's based on a
Oh, I
Shakespeare
just
play.
meant I thought adaptation.
No.
See, my brain went to clearly the best Shakespeare adaptation, She's the Man.
Yes, of course.
All right, and moving on. Jamie, the board is still yours.
Bad movies 1000, please.
Bad movies are 1,000. This film featured a moment that made me exclaim loudly in the theater, "Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me." Noah Shepherd?
What is 1917?
What is 1917?
How would anyone that wasn't with you
Never.
know that?
I've told that story on the pod.
Oh,
Well
that's
then,
embarrassing for
It's
me.
the milk. It's the
Jamie,
milk.
you've been taught.
Oh.
Oh, the milk. Oh no.
It's the milk.
The milk. The fucking
I
milk
only-
scene.
I only just saw that movie for the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time this year,
He
actually.
pulls the milk out of his bag, and me sitting in between Noah Shepherd and our friend Dylan just went, "Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me!" And they both like, "Joe, shut up!" And I'm like, "No, this is fucking. I'm done. I mean, we're halfway through this movie.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
that
can't
great.
stand it."
It wasn't that good.
All right. And it was filled with elderly people too at that showing because we went like in the middle of the day on like a Thursday.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was something. It was something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it probably would have been a Thursday.
Yeah. All right. Noah Shepherd, board is yours.
The Bad Movies 2000's gone. Right?
No, that was 1,000 bad movies. We still have bad movies for 2,000.
Oh, Bad Movies 2.
One of the worst movies I saw last year. I guest starred on a podcast last winter where I broke down the antagonist, in quotations, of this film and how it changed multiple times during every act. Noah Shepherd.
What is the New
Nope.
Mutants?
Can you repeat the question?
Well, Noah Schaefer buzzed in.
What is the Rise of Skywalker?
No, neither of those from last year, guys.
Oh shit, really?
Really.
Oh shit.
One
yeah,
of the
you're right.
worst movies I saw last year. I guest starred on a podcast last winter where I broke down the antagonist, in quotations, of this film and how it changed multiple times during every act.
I don't even have a guess.
What is the Eternals? Noah Shepherd, board's still yours.
Yeah, let's do it's all about JDV for 200. Just to make your life
JDV
difficult.
200, okay. Go. This film is so controversial to our friendship that after years of arguing about it, Noah Schaefer and I have promised to not discuss it anymore. Noah
What is
Schaefer?
Batman v Superman?
I'm gonna prompt you on that to expand on your answer.
Oh no. I love that.
I just need the full title of the movie.
Oh, you just want the full time. What is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
There you go.
We
True story. We actually don't talk about it anymore.
can't.
We can't. We
genuinely
really
can't.
can't. I hate that movie, and Schaefer.
There's nothing
Schaefer
left
is,
to say. Nothing left.
That
to
is
say.
true. Yeah, it is
All right.
very true.
Schaefer, the board is yours.
All right. You know what? Let's go. It's all JDV 100.
It's all JDV 100. Okay. This director is responsible for my all-time favorite movie. No Schaefer?
Who is John Hughes?
Correct. Man, Schaefer's not killing it over here, guys.
Let's go with okay. I gotta think. How far to hot? Has anybody done hot take yet?
No. Can you not
No.
see the board? I'm highlighting off everything that's taken.
Oh, it's not updating for me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna take hot takes for 100.
Okay, hot takes for 100. A 1980s murder mystery comedy that makes social commentary on the 1960s. It is my favorite Yes, Jamie.
What is Clue?
What is Clue? Clue is my favorite
That's
comedy.
awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
That all good. I'm into that.
Great movie.
Jamie, board is yours.
Hot takes for 2,000.
2000. Okay. This is going to be
Yes.
interesting. Here we go.
The hottest of takes.
This film beat my 2017 Best Picture choice. To this day, I still believe it was one of the worst movies of that year. Jamie?
What is Moonlight?
Incorrect.
What?
No, Shepard?
What is Green Book?
Incorrect.
Uh,
5, 4, 3. No, Schaefer?
what is Black Panther?
No.
I know.
What is The Shape of Water?
Oh,
Oh.
God. I forgot.
I hate The Shape of Water. 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri was robbed.
Oh, God. Right. 3 billboards.
Jamie, board is yours.
Hot takes 1,000, please.
Hot takes for 1,000. I have gone on record stating that this comedy series was ahead of its time, and we never truly deserved it. No, Shepard?
What is Community?
Community.
Oh, I'm
Community
sure-
was
I'm sure it's
extremely
fine.
ahead of its time, and every time I rewatch it, I say that because the show was not loved. It faced cancellation so many times when it was on the air, and it made such great commentary on just freaking media and how TV works in general, and no one saw it or appreciated it until like the last 4 years. That's why I go on record saying Community's ahead of its time. Shepard, the board's yours.
Let's do hot takes for 200 because I would imagine you'd like to leave this episode talking about yourself. So we'll go for the hot takes category.
Hot takes for 200. Only liking one of his films, I believe this director is overrated and unfunny. Jay?
Who is Taika
Who's this
Waititi?
Taika Waititi?
I
All right, Jamie, go ahead.
These hot takes are like
Joe
Oh, God. Hot
really
takes for
likes
500.
Thor.
Thor 4 specifically. That Thor. Love
Thor
and Thunder.
4. Yeah, that one. That one.
90% of the dialogue in this movie is ADR. I stand by my statement that this is the worst film I've ever seen. Five,
I'm back.
4, 3,
Hi.
2, 1. The answer is Governor Gabby.
Yeah, I had
I've never heard that.
I had a whole bit. I just lost my internet for a quick second. I had a whole
Oh.
bit. No, I didn't get it
Oh,
right.
no.
Don't get me wrong. I had a whole bit talking about
Mhm.
how it was just some movie nobody had ever seen but Joe. But Joe is like, "What's the worst movie you've ever seen?" "Oh, The Room." Like, yeah, of course it is. But that's not a real movie. People don't watch those movies as movies. Those are tax write-offs.
We're in. It's all JV is the final category. Go ahead to. I think Noah Shepard picked that last one. Yeah, so Noah Shepard, go ahead.
Yeah, let's go with 5.
500. All right.
Yeah.
After watching this film in the theater, Jamie and I decided to start 21st Century Cinema. Jamie?
What is Vice?
really.
Vice.
I didn't know that was the movie then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jamie,
so sweet.
you want 1,000 or
Yeah.
2,000?
2,000.
All right, here we go. I have talked about this twice on the podcast. Let's see who remembers. The Inside Job is not only a 2010 documentary starring Matt Damon, it is also a student film I starred in playing this main antagonist.
Oh fuck.
I don't remember the name.
Jamie?
Bush. George W.
No. Now you're like a guy from the Game Awards talking about Bill Clinton. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is, who is Quentin?
God, I knew that. I knew that. And I hate that.
And he talks like this.
That's a terrible character trait.
That was the point of it. Like that was the point of his character, is that he had a terrible voice. Okay, the last question is going to be our final Jeopardy. So let me just tally your scores and tell you how much you guys each have to wager.
I thought your final
think I have
Jeopardy was going to be
200.
something else, but that would be really funny if this question is not in there. Because anyway, I'll say what it is, because it's the only bit of research I did for this episode. I'll say it after in case this is the question.
It would have been really funny if we had done if we had left it to, if we went backwards, if we went from 2,000 to 1,500 to 200, and then have the 100 be the just have this really softball question or softball answer.
I don't think it is, and once my research turned up no results because Joe doesn't have it listed anywhere. So I will just say what it is, because I doubt it's going to be the 1,000. I thought Joe was going to leave the 2,000 about all at JDV. What is my birthday? Because we have consistently gotten it wrong.
I won't lie to you. That was the original 2000 all about JDV question before I changed it, because I was like, surely they learned their lesson and knew now.
That May 12th.
Oh, no.
It is May 12th, yes. Okay.
I would have got them right.
So here are the points you have. So funny enough, Noah Shafir has answered the most questions correctly, but Noah Shepard has answered more bigger point questions. So here are the points you have to wager. Jamie, you have 1,100. Noah Shepard, you have 4,200.
Mm-hmm.
And Noah Shafir has 1,800.
Goddamn, Shepard. There's no way that we can beat Shepard, even if I get it right.
Yeah, holy fuck, man.
Go tell him he's really bad at math. Lose all of it.
I'm on a streak. I'm not wagering anything. I'm on a streak. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I'll wage $1 because I'm on a streak, and I
okay. You have to wage in increments of 100. You have to wage in increments of 100.
All right. Wait, what's the maximum? Wait, no.
The maximum that I could get. The maximum that I can get is what?
3,600, right?
Yeah, I can get 3,600.
All right, and how much do I have? 42.
4,200. So you could wage.
I will wager 600.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That way
All right. Final Jeopardy question.
Here
we go. Yep. Here we go. Final Jeopardy question. I want you guys to type out your responses, and then I will say time's up at 30 seconds, and then you will all click send on our little chat that is here.
All right.
In this Final Jeopardy question. Here we go. You'll have 30 seconds.
Yep.
I make an effort to watch this film every year on the holiday it celebrates.
Who doesn't love a nice 30 seconds of silence?
Do 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 do.
I'll grab my guitar. I'll play the Jeopardy.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, everybody got their answers ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna count you down, and then you're all gonna click send. And also make sure you have the amount that you're wagering beside. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, send. You're all wrong.
What holiday is it? First, is it Christmas or is it a different holiday?
It's not Christmas.
It's probably Thanksgiving.
Halloween?
Or something.
I kind of.
Is it planes, trains, and automobiles for Thanksgiving?
No, it is not.
Is it Valentine's Day?
That would be a cool answer.
No, it is Guy Fawkes
Is it New
Day.
Year's?
The movie is V for Vendetta.
Oh, that's not a holiday.
In the UK, it is a celebrated holiday, motherfucker. Fight me.
No, people in the UK don't celebrate though.
Guy Fawkes Day? Yes, they do. I was talking to someone. I was talking to someone in the UK about this a week ago.
No, they don't.
Are they just a bunch of monarchs celebrating?
I know your mom's from the UK. Shafir has 0. Jamie has 0. It was not misleading whatsoever. And Shepard ends the game with 3,600. So what's fun about this is that in the end, Noah Shafir answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions correctly. That was Shafir. Shepard answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions correctly, and Jamie answered 4 correctly. We did it. We're at the end. So season 5. January 2023, we open with the Oscars as we always do. Who knows what we'll do for February? In March, we'll talk about the Oscars, and we'll milk it this year. We're going to milk it really good. We're going to milk it like they milked that milk scene in 1917. Noah Shafir, tell people what you're up to. Plug yourself, please.
I mean, hey, I'm around the internet. If you ever want to find art that I'm doing, you can check me out on Instagram or anywhere as Noah's Artist Sphere. I am part of a creative collective called Imperfect Librarians. If you want to find us on Twitch, we do a show every week on Monday nights. We do AI dungeon crawlers. It's a lot of fun. So you can come check that out. Pretty much what I'm doing.
Thank you guys so much for listening and for sticking around for another season and through this episode, which I don't know what it's going to look like in its edited form. It was utter chaos to record. Yeah, in 2023, when Wi-Fi situations improve, we will be bringing the podcast back in video form. And I want to thank Noah Shafir for coming out. Noah Shafir, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, and we love having you. And I look forward to bringing you on again next year for some reason that you'll love and I will be bullied about. It's how it goes. All right, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you guys in 2023 at the end of the month because Oscar nominations are late this year. Bye.